mistakes, and well, they're not mistakes. They're just
whatever.
who cares?
Exactly.
It all works out. Eh.
This is a unprofessional podcast.
Right.
We just don't give a fuck.
I mean, how much? I mean, really, what's the difference? You get an extra guy working the board. What makes it professional?
I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know.
No one knows. Dude,
Yeah.
Saturday Night Live last night.
It's all
bad.
crap.
Yeah. I think it's. I mean, Shane. I think he floundered.
Okay.
He went with his old jokes for his monologue.
And it didn't work. Didn't cut it.
Well, it's just that he had nothing. You know what I mean? Like you watch like a guy like Louis or Norm or any of those guys who hit that stage and kind of come up with something different.
Right.
He didn't. But I think it was just nerves.
Okay.
Plus the cast blows now.
Yeah.
So that ain't helping him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, when Louis did it and when Norm did it, they were probably already like 15, 20 years into their careers, right?
Right.
I don't know how long he's been doing it, but they were already. Well, Norm had already been a cast member
and
for
fired.
Years,
right?
Like 7 years, I think. He worked
true.
there, something like that.
Yeah.
So he's used to the set. He knows the people, all that.
Yeah, it was.
And he is the ultimate wise ass.
Yeah.
I go back and I watch his old clips now, and I'm like,
great.
why wasn't I on board with this at the time? I didn't get it.
I don't think comedy registered the same when we were younger.
No, it had to be harsher.
Or it had to be in a movie. It's really the only time you paid attention, comedy. I don't think about, you think about like comedies we watched growing up. You never really saw it. I didn't look like, I didn't care less about Steve Martin's stand-up record. Who do we,
I remember listening to it when I was a kid.
Sure, I do too, but you don't.
I watched that maybe about 6 months ago.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever that thing was.
With a white suit.
Yeah. Wild and Crazy Guy or whatever it was called. He's a lot more racy than I thought he was.
You thought it was a little more vanilla?
Yeah, that's how I remembered it. Like it was kind of just silly shit.
Right.
But not so much.
He's a little more edgy.
Yeah, more than I thought. I thought it was really G-rated stuff, but it's not.
Right.
That's all. Yeah.
I wonder if and it's Shane.
But when you watch it, you're like, wow, this guy's got some balls to be this odd.
Right.
Right. Like even when I watch Pee Wee Herman, I'm like, it takes a big bag to do a weird
character,
to dress like that and the pancake makeup and be
and stay with it for the whole time.
Yeah, not break. And even when you're like arguing with like professional wrestlers or whatever.
Right. It was him.
Yeah.
It's a
weird. You are, but what am I? Doing all the little kid shit.
Yeah. It's a different type, right? It's a different type of comedy, more performance-based comedy. Maybe it gives him the nerve to fuck around with. Like if he's himself, maybe he's not fucking around with somebody.
You think that once he donned the suit and the makeup, he felt like that was then it was on?
Right.
It was like wearing a mask a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that definitely gives people something, right?
I feel like those comedians...
I think that Leather Jacket did the same thing for Dice.
Yeah.
That's why he never takes it off. Now he's that guy all the time, right?
That's right. The rubber glove for Howie.
Yeah.
He used to blow it up with his fucking nose.
With his nose, yeah.
Do you think... I don't know, because we were kids, so we didn't see... And you didn't have the internet, so you didn't see club performances of comedians, right? Like now you go on YouTube, you see every comedian in the world whenever you want, right?
Right.
So do you...
And a lot you don't want to see.
Right. But do you think the attack on a comedian was just as hard? Like, people are pretty harsh, like hecklers, and then the comedians harsher knocked that guy down.
Right.
Do you think it was the same way? Just we just never saw it, or were the comedians less harsh?
No, I think it was always the same.
Yeah.
But I think now people feel like they'll be on Instagram or TikTok or something by being the guy.
The extra douchey.
Yeah, some idiots actually think they're helping the show.
Yeah, that I don't get. Yeah, you're not helping along anything.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny to watch somebody smash somebody.
Oh yeah.
After, but if you're sitting in the audience and somebody's like messing with the comic, you're like,
Right.
shut the fuck up.
I mean, it's bad as enough. Even when we saw Brewer, you're shouting out old bits. It's like, come on.
Yeah.
It's not a greatest hits.
Yeah.
It's not
Why would you even want to see that?
right. He's there to give
So
you his
dumb.
new stuff.
Just go watch it on YouTube. It's
Right.
there.
I agree. But, I mean, I think to myself, does like a show like Saturday Night Live have him back on because they know he's not going to be good? Do they see something they know to exploit that weakness? You know what I mean? Like,
No, I don't think so. I don't think anybody really wants the show to tank.
not tank.
But I think some people definitely enjoyed that
That it wasn't great.
it flops.
Right, but I'm just thinking, like, not
And
that
like I told you before, I think they probably set up the crowd too to not clap.
probably.
Yeah.
I mean, he in the middle of his monologue, he did say, "Listen, I don't have really clean stuff. You know what I mean? I don't have. These are the cleanest things I have." But I
Yeah.
mean, but it seemed like because you hear other big comedians talk that.
Yeah, when did he write stuff?
Yeah, I don't know. You think like because you hear when
He's known for a while that he's going on there.
yeah
You got to write,
jokes. I'm surprised. Why not come out with a
That's what
couple?
Louis did. That's what Norm did.
Why not come out swinging a little bit, making fun of them? You know?
Yeah. Why not just throw it all,
Yeah, just go for it.
Yeah, do some dirty shit.
What are you gonna do? Kick me out now? It's Saturday.
It's live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, but that's what I mean. Like they see, not that there's a sense of, we'll put this guy on the show. I mean, we're not having a great season. We'll throw this guy up.
Right.
We know he's not going to do great. He'll give us numbers because he's popular.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you don't like Nate, but Nate was good on there. He was funny.
Nate.
Bargatze.
Uh-huh.
He was funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He carried.
It's his cadence is like too slow and too soft for
He
me.
carried his bits and stuff. His skits, he carried them fine.
Mm-hmm.
I think Shane got lost in them. Like I just think the one he did a Trump because he does a good Trump voice.
Sure.
So he did a good skit being with Trump sneakers. It was funny.
The gold ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How he got him. It was like a kind of like a teenage movie preview where he sucked at everything. So he put the Trump shoes on.
Okay.
And he started convincing people that what he did was right, even though it was wrong. With the Trump voice, though.
Right.
Like he missed a shot in basketball. He's like, I made that. And after a while, everyone's like, yeah, good shot, man. Good shot.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So, I mean, that was good. But, I don't know. That's what I mean. I don't know. Did they set him up thinking he's, you're going to bomb a little? Give you a little humble pie because you are. They somewhere thinking, I don't know. I don't know how diabolical Lorne Michaels is. You know what I mean?
It might not be him.
Right.
Could be somebody else.
Executives, right?
Yeah, there's plenty of people in the middle there.
Guy going, you know what, this motherfucker is making a lot of money off us in the sense that maybe they believe, okay, you got popular because we didn't take you. You know what I mean? That whole thing, like, he's fighting back against cancel culture. I don't believe any of that.
No, I don't think he got popular because of that.
No.
I think he got popular because it happened, it made the news, and Rogan put him on.
Right.
That's what made him popular. Plus, he's funny. It's not like he's not funny.
No, he's very funny, but I think
But
mainstream funny.
that's the golden ticket for so many people.
Right. And I don't think he's a mainstream funny person. Like, he doesn't know how to be, not mainstream, that's not the right word. He doesn't know how to be, safe for television funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a different thing.
Right. Like, yeah, I think he's one of those all in.
Yeah, it's
offensive
probably
comedians.
that's a good point because he's
Right.
probably, I mean, I don't know, but maybe he hasn't done like Kimmel or something,
Right, clean sets.
where
right.
they're used to doing 7 minutes of clean, and then you get the hell out, you get the hook, and
Right.
you know,
Right.
when you do that, you learn how to work like that. But if you don't work like that, if you're always
That's what I mean. You're always offensive.
yeah,
And some
you're always at Rogan's Club in Austin, you can say anything you want.
right.
Then how do you 360,
Sure.
180?
But I'm
That
like, I wonder how come they like. But I mean, maybe it's just not time. But like Bert, why didn't he be on NBC? Like Saturday Night Live. Just right. Maybe they. Yeah. I mean,
Is he gonna
obviously.
tell the machine story?
Yeah. I mean, they would you can't
because he's been he's done shows,
right.
right?
But I mean, but they don't have no names on there. Why not Tom? Tom's been in movies and stuff.
I just saw a clip of him on Kimmel.
Okay, so
yeah. I think. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Can you get Bert to like
not be Bert
play along?
Right.
You know, it's probably a big problem with it, right?
Sure.
He can't shut the fuck up about himself.
Right.
He's always got to talk about himself. How's he gonna work as a cast member, even for a night?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Right. But then again, they could always write all the skits about Bert being Bert.
Yeah. Well.
But then you got a whole bunch of egos going, why am I writing skits about this guy being himself?
Yeah.
And now it's not about me anymore.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how that all works. You know, I mean, like, I feel like when we watch older Saturday Night Live, it was about the group, and they fit the guest in. You know what I mean? Now I feel like maybe it's switched where they write it specifically for the guest. You know what I mean? Like,
well, it makes it.
I know, but I sometimes think like they drop the guest into the skit. Like when they would do a Norm with the Jeopardy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They drop the guy into a skit that's existing or whatever. You know what I mean? Like they just add him to the mix of that thing. Maybe they bend it to his humor or who he is, but they keep it as the main people. You know what I mean? The cast first, and then the guest is just the guest.
Right.
You know, you follow along. You go home.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends who it is, right?
Sure, that's what I mean. You're right.
I don't know. I don't know how much they push people to
right.
act differently. You know what I mean?
Right. I guess when they have an actor, is it better to have an actor host than a comedian? Right? Because maybe the comedian's good at the monologue, but then he blows all the skits. If it's an actor, he's good at the skits, but maybe he's not a great monologuist. Monologist? Monogamist?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a real word, but
yeah. I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna pull the string and take a sacrifice somewhere. Where's the sacrifice gonna be?
I don't know. I think I would rather have somebody shit the monologue.
Right.
You know.
Or they, yeah.
Because the monologues, even if they're really great, they don't get anywhere near as much longevity as a great skit.
It's true.
Right? Like the skit with Chris Farley and the Roadhouse dude.
Patrick Swayze?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Patrick Swayze didn't do anything in it. It's all Chris Farley.
Right.
But without Patrick Swayze or somebody like him, it doesn't work.
Exactly.
Right?
Right.
Yeah. He didn't even have to do anything.
Right.
But you'll remember it forever. Cause,
sure.
Yeah.
Like the skit with Chris Farley and Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
Paul McCartney didn't do a fucking thing. He sat there.
Yeah. He didn't have to.
Right.
Right.
So, but yeah, but that's that side. But like.
But you were also talking about a guy who's got real talent, and the modern crew.
Yeah, they don't have any talent.
They're not
No.
Chris Farley.
No. I mean, maybe that. I don't even know if Michael Che any good. I didn't like his stand-up. That black dude or Joist? Joist?
Oh, why?
I don't know the other guy.
Is that the other guy who does with the news?
Yeah, the white guy sits next to him.
Yeah. The news thing they do is all right, but
Yeah.
I don't know what else they do.
Sure. That's what I mean. I
Yeah.
think that's all they do.
Yeah.
And then maybe they write for the other guys? Oh,
Maybe.
I don't know. The whole system seems a little weird.
Yeah, I think it's a rough thing to do any sort of group.
Right. And I don't see any of those people on anything. Like, I guess you wait till you're done with Saturday Night Live, then you go act, right? Or direct or star a movie or something.
It depends.
Because I don't think Chris Farley and David Spade and all them did anything until they were done.
I don't know.
I mean, because a lot of those movies were based on skits, right?
What
Wayne's
about-
World and all that shit.
Yeah, but what about Belushi and Aykroyd and Chevy Chase and Bill Murray?
Oh,
and,
was that after?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what
So
I mean.
I don't know the timing.
Well, I think the one left. I think after the first season, Dan Aykroyd left the show.
Okay.
So he went off to try to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if the Blues Brothers happened because of Saturday Night, because it was a skit first.
I don't
And
think
then
it was
a
skit,
movie?
right?
Well, I don't know. Do the Google.
Blues Brothers.
Skit?
Skits? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what you would go for, but we'll see. I mean, I remember, that's all I remember, the Soul Man.
Yeah.
See, debuts on Saturday Night Live, 1978. Boom, boom, boom.
The Shop.
But now that's with what's his name, right?
Blues Brothers Organic Coffee.
Right, but that's with what's his name, right? Jim Belushi?
I guess. I mean...
Yeah, there he is.
Can we just... is there any history here?
Go back, because there was one when you went back, right? History. Jake, you know, they were on a mission from...
Oh, this is a bullshit legend.
Sure.
I want to know the real history. No, not when he was born.
Right.
Not interested.
Joliet Jake 2.0? What? Lafferty? Elwood 2.0? What? Who are those people? Go back. It said something about skit debut.
On the previous page?
On one more.
One more.
To the, yeah. See right there. Blues Brothers debut on SNL.
This one?
Right there, right.
But this is going to be a video.
Well, no, but my point being was that's 1978. So now go back
and find out when the movie was?
Yeah, when was the movie?
Okay.
Blues Brothers movie.
But they might coincide to promo the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's the chicken or the egg thing.
Why am I doing that?
But it was a great movie.
Well, if it airs in 78, then we know the movie came first because they had to record it and do all that.
It was April 78 was debuted on Saturday Night Live. 1980.
1980.
See?
Okay.
So it was a skit turned movie.
Okay.
So that's what I mean. I guess you go through your Saturday Night Live phase and then you get a movie out of it. And if the skit is good enough, because I mean, how many of them became movies, right? Wayne's World and Blues Brothers and I think something else with the Gigolo or the thing with Rob Schneider. A couple of the Rob Schneider things became movies.
Okay.
So there was a launching
pad. What about Farrell? Any of his?
Yeah, I don't think like Tommy Boy and all them movies were skits.
The Tina Fey stuff, any of that?
I don't know. So that's
Dana Carvey?
Church Lady or
any of that?
That's a movie. Phil Hartman had that one where he's like, people like me. He's in the movie. When he was in the mirror.
Don't know that.
Yeah, you do. You don't remember that?
No.
God darn it, people like me. You don't remember that thing?
No, not at all. No.
He was like Stuart Small. Stuart Small.
Oh, the guy, he had like a...
the sweater on and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think they made a movie of that. So they got. I
don't remember a movie out of that. That must have sucked.
Stuart Saves His Family. Is that? No, that's the mouse.
Yeah, that stupid mouse.
But the point being that I guess Lorne Michael or whatever got them the launching pad for them to make the money. So it's like.
Yeah.
Like these guys that I saw last night, because I haven't watched except for the Keenan or Peele, whatever his name is.
Peele?
Yeah, the Keenan guy, I think it is. The guy who's still on Saturday Night Live.
Right.
Except for him, I don't know any of I've never seen any of those guys in anything.
Right.
They look like, I mean, we're old now, but they look like children. But they don't have any, feels like no star power. Like,
I don't know.
Chevy Chase falling down is star power. Maybe he's the one who left. Chevy Chase left after the first season.
Could be.
One of them left to pursue acting. Because, he had a couple, but not, I mean, Chevy Chase has a lot of good stuff.
Caddyshack?
Yeah, that was good. All right.
2 Fletch movies?
Yeah.
And whatever else he's been. Funny Farm he was in.
What have you done for me lately?
Lately, nothing.
Nothing.
No,
he was on that TV show. It sucked. Community?
I don't know.
It was like he was community college.
All right.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
But, okay. And then what?
I don't know. I don't know when we'll get it. Oh, we're trying to figure out, is it better to be an actor with a monologue that sucks, or a comedian with a monologue sucks as acting. I mean, I'm sure there's some that do both great.
Yeah. I don't know.
Christopher Walken or whoever's on there. Oh, those guys are always on there.
He's not funny, though. It's just weird.
You're right. What's wrong with weird?
I guess. I mean, maybe it's entertaining.
Would you rather funny than weird?
Like, seeing him do dance routines and stuff? Like, oof. No, thanks.
I mean, he had a good Super Bowl commercial where everybody's making fun of him.
Okay.
Everybody's doing a Christopher Walken impression. It's kind of funny. I'll give him that. Listen. I'm just chicken or egg in here with Saturday Night Live. Throwing it out there. You got no interest in Saturday Night Live. When's the last time you...
20 years ago, maybe.
When's the
Not
last
even.
time, when's the last time you watched it?
Live?
Yeah, like watched, yeah.
The 70s.
Not in the 80s? Never watched it in the 80s with all them? With all those guys?
Who?
With Chris Farley and all them.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's probably like I probably dropped out somewhere in there.
The 80s, I was out
Yeah, but
doing stuff.
you weren't at a place and it's happened to be on. Really?
Where?
I
Bar?
don't know.
Yeah, no. Never happened.
It was always recorded at my house. My mom used to record it on the VCR.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I might not catch it live per se, but I always see it.
Okay.
But then it stopped. It just went away.
No.
Listen,
No.
being holier than that, you don't like Saturday Night Live.
No, it's not holier than that. I just never watched it.
Is that your badge of honor? I don't watch that
I
show.
watched it in the 70s, and that was it.
Well, because you had no choice.
Yeah. Then I got old enough to have a choice, and I was like, fuck TV. I'm going out.
There's nothing wrong with TV.
Yeah, I guess.
TV is a window to the world. There's nothing wrong seeing the nonsense that's out there that makes our world
Sure.
go around.
Sure. What you said.
Well, I mean, you get
Yeah.
it live, but you can get like the internet. Ugh. But TV, for me, you watch the news and you watch these assholes on the news. You're like, that's, not the horrific, but like the stupid stuff.
What?
I don't know, like you watch
The
local.
real sensationalized Rachel Maddow stuff?
No, you watch News 12. You watch local news.
Okay.
Like Marge opens up a sandwich shop and then a bus drives
go
through it.
Marge.
That's good. That's good television to me.
All right.
Or the other day when the FedEx driver was on telling people they were morons and stay the hell home because you don't know how to drive in a snowstorm. That's good television.
Good man. I like that.
It
I
was-
could get behind that.
Yeah.
Make that guy governor. You know what I want off the road?
What?
Amazon trucks.
Then there'd be nobody on the road.
Not even. So, when I go to pick up my kids and I'm driving up the Staten Island Expressway, it's like 4 lanes across.
Right.
These idiots are all the way in the left lane, doing like 40 miles an hour, where everybody else is doing 75. Like, they shouldn't be allowed to get in the left lane. They should be like actual trucks,
Right.
like semis. You got to stay to the right, especially if you,
Commercial traffic.
Yeah.
I can get behind that.
yeah, keep them out of the passing lane, because they suck. Dude, when I go to pick up my kids on a Saturday morning,
Right.
it's nothing but Amazon trucks out there. It's crazy.
Is it the time of day? Like maybe everybody's out doing getting their trucks for their deliveries?
That's when they start. Maybe
Maybe.
they leave the hub.
I think it's fucking hilarious that I order stuff and sometimes it comes the same day. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, really is. Do we really need to have that in our lives?
No.
Like, I didn't buy it. So I bought something specific. I didn't buy it specifically to be delivered that day, but I'm like, what the fuck? I don't think we need that.
No.
I don't think we need it. I think we could take a minute. Like, I don't think if I got it on Saturday at 3 o'clock when I ordered it Saturday morning at 8 a.m., I don't think I could think I could deal with it till Monday, Tuesday, whatever. But
They had nothing else to do. They helped you out.
yeah, I mean, and there's a million warehouses. I mean, millions of them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever you go now, there's an Amazon warehouse.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a detriment.
It's an Amazon world.
Yeah.
They're taking over. Maybe they should just connect them all, right? And then put like a strip mall out in the front of every Amazon warehouse.
Okay.
connect them all, and let's just call the place Amazonia. Right?
Would it be tall women there?
I hope so. Big bitches.
Yeah, knocking people around.
And then you don't have to leave. They can just shuttle that stuff right to your apartment.
Maybe they should make a big Amazon habit trail. Put them all connected together.
Yeah.
Just, it just
Like a honeycomb.
all of a sudden you're just driving alongside is just a tube with fucking goods and services
Just
scrolling
shoot
past
through,
you.
yeah. Like an old mining cart.
Like, where they
They're
pump
just
it.
doing this, yeah. Going through these tubes.
It's like, I mean, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. I mean, I don't know how we're here from Saturday Night Live, but we're here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, the world's a changing.
yeah, it's changed. It's
The
changed.
guy's got his own rocket.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're supposed to if you're that much money. Buy a rocket.
Yeah, I
That
guess.
idea of distributing the wealth, why should he distribute his wealth? He took the chances and he won.
No, I get it.
I mean, it's up to him. He wants to help people, he can help
I
people.
never said that he needs to give up his money.
Why is he taking the rockets and shooting homeless people to the moon?
You just leave him there.
Look, here's
It's
a
expensive.
well,
Just go out in the street with an AK and shoot them all.
you know, that's murder.
And send it to the moon, isn't?
No, because I didn't finish. Hear me out. They get a suit, right? They get a moon suit,
A moon suit, right?
and they've got 7 days worth of oxygen and some liquid food running through the system. Like it's like an IV in you.
And what are they supposed to do? Swim back?
You know, you got 7 days to start making houses.
What about food?
It's in you. You're getting.
It's in you.
It's in the thing. Like we monitor your progress. If we see
Okay.
you're doing all right, we set another rocket up 2 days. Create oranges. You guys get some. But how you gonna eat the orange? You gotta
But
have.
you got to earn it.
We gotta build a shelter. You can take
Okay.
your hood off and eat the orange.
All right.
Yeah, how would that happen?
What if there was a squeezer built into the
Juicer.
suit?
Yeah.
A little juicer.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
It-
Maybe it could be in a pit.
maybe
Maybe
it's-
just squeeze it like that.
Maybe you have the fan that gets it
Do
all.
that thing. That chicken wing. And you get some juice out of it.
Or if that fan that's blowing out the shit air, just reverse it,
Yeah.
suck the orange juice in.
You gotta hold your breath for a bit.
Like that's the other part. If they're gonna
The
colonize.
entire face mask just turns orange. All right, we really went off the rails here, folks. So, thankfully, this episode is coming to an end. We got 30 seconds.
Okay.
TOT!
See ya.